Hello, welcome to another video on a Scouring Early Access. Today's match is going to be a 3v3 game with me, the Perfect Gamer, Almanov and Randy 178. My team, and enemy team is made out of Svetly 97 and 199X and Vinci Code. Here I spawn as the white orc player. And I pretty much started doing the warrior build order, just trying to make a barracks really fast. That way I can just start producing all the warriors. And pretty much my plan for the game was just make all the warriors, try to get the shield ability, try to get the cannons, and then the artillery ability for them. And of course for my warrior build order, I do place a slow build logging camp because I'm going to need all the wood for all those cannons and upgrades, so that's how you want to get a logging camp. Over here, my other ally, Almanov, playing as a Cyan Orc. Looks like he did a fast warrior build, but potentially he's going to be mixing in a few archers because he did make a logging camp somewhat quickly. And my final ally is somewhat of a new player, so we can see. Everyone already has their buildings built, and he only started making a farm. But still pretty nice that people want to play the game. There's not that many people playing, so I'm always welcoming to new players, even if it's like their maybe second or third game. But anyways, he's playing as a bike orc. And so, at least he's having fun. Over here, the enemies, blue orc, Svetly 97, is doing a warrior build order. Or I guess he's just making all the warriors, which are pretty good because they get all the armor and all the health when they level up. If you get a lot of them, then they're going to be surviving for a long time. Over here, the orange orc, Vinci Code. I guess he did 4 warriors into archer production kind of build order. Now here, the final enemy, purple orc, is End 199X. And he did the archer build order, but he is making a tier 2, so this usually means he wants to get the archer damage upgrade, or maybe try and get a launcher cave. And the reason for that is because the artillery ability doesn't require tier 2, but in I think older patches it did. But this way, I guess it allows people to rush the artillery ability a little easier. Here I was just clearing some neutrals. Still kept this wolf camp so I can use these fresh warriors to get a few levels on them. Now I'm just clearing these wolves. See, my ally has all the archers. Blue has all the warriors. Orange has a good handful of units. And then purple is all the archers. Just making some barricades. Because you want to try to, I guess, scout to see if the enemy spawns close. And enemy's going to fire, so it's kind of interesting. We hear the newer player finally managed to make a barracks, so I guess he should be able to defend himself. Anyways, here I cleared some wolves, but I never finished off these wolf camps because it could still stay as a, I guess, XP hub. And here, pretty much I was trying to kill as many neutrals as possible. I was trying to squeeze out as much gold as I can to then buy or build the potion crates, which can heavily help you out when you have auto warriors that are level 3. They can heal a whole lot of health compared to a level 1 warrior. No one over here, I guess. It's an easy way to farm the Lich. Even if you move, if your composition is mostly warriors. Basically, you just want to take away the weaker warriors. Because the Lich will want to use the lifesteal to kill them if they're below 50% health. And it's an easy way to just push them away. And then you can just hug the Lich and then try and kill the spawning skeletons to keep on farming them, which can give you a whole lot of gold over time. I guess my ally cleared some stuff. He knows that the blue enemy is somewhat close. See here, the blue orc managed to make a second base. But only now he's started making logging camp, so his wood production is going to be a little low for the time being. Now, orange is also making a clan hall or a second base. And purple made a forge and I guess a few cannons. Over here I was just killing some wolves. And I did start making a few cannons. But how I usually do it is I make a few cannons and then I research the artillery. But I think this time I did the artillery first, because it takes quite a while to research some. Sometimes it's also a good idea to start researching it right away. And here we can see I started making a few potion stashes, or potion crates I call them, which are extremely useful for your warriors, you could say. On top of that, if you get the shield ability for your warriors, which I believe I will get eventually, then it can be very powerful. Meantime, I was killing some wolves here. My ally even started making a second base, but over here, my other ally was basically trying to attack blue here, but now you can see that he's going to be outnumbered right now, so he decides to run. My army was kind of far away, and so I did try to send some cannons first. Then I was waiting for my warriors to get here to buy some potions before sending them here to help my ally. Here the enemies begin attacking, but I think they don't really see my cannons here, so they're not going to be expecting this cannons.
What the fuck?
Over here you can see that my cannons managed to do a lot of damage, which is also another way you can use them, is to do a lot of splash. If you place your, I guess, shots properly, you can kill a lot of archers, like I did right there. And here I decide to just keep on pushing, and my whole army's just full of potions. And over here I think Blue did a small mistake by leaving his army over here instead of near his main base. And so now we were able to just easily kill his warriors. And I guess Purple came here with some warriors to help out, but did leave most of his army and cannons at home. And here my cannons were kind of very slow, so I had some trouble with food, but now we perfectly arrived at the perfect time to vaporize all of these goblin archers. And pretty much when you're on top of a barracks, the cannons kind of get destabilized, and they kind of don't feel like shooting on the units below them any longer. This way we're able to just somehow overwhelm the enemy. It's still very powerful shielded warrior and artillery cannon combo. But I think especially because the potion crates cost, I think, 3 times as cheaper than they were before. It's even more of a viable rush, you could say, or all in. And so it can actually be very effective. But it's because archers can't carry any potions, so big army of potions and levels can easily overwhelm just a group of archers. I guess let's see the results. You can see here on mine similar amount to everyone else. So we just had that base auto faster. And there you can see I was just making a lot of units, but I guess I somehow didn't make the most amount of units, but I did kill a lot of neutrals, so we can see here. Because I did go and kill a lot of wolves repeatedly, which gave me a lot of gold that I could use for upgrades. And of course, to build a lot of potion crates. And I guess that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to see more videos on the Scouring Early Access, then you can subscribe. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.